Have you ever felt like everything around you is moving forward and you're stuck in place? That your dreams seem unattainable and your motivation is slipping away like sand through your fingers? You are not alone. Each of us has experienced this feeling when even the simplest steps seem overwhelming. But what if I told you that motivation is not something that comes from the outside, but something that can be found inside? In this video, I'll show you how to find motivation even in the most difficult moments of your life. You'll learn simple but powerful strategies that will help you move forward even when all seems lost. Are you ready? Then let's get going. Motivation is not something permanent. It will not always be with you like an eternal companion. On the contrary, it is like the waves in the ocean. Sometimes they rise high, and sometimes they disappear altogether. And it's at these moments when the waves subside that we often feel lost. But what if I told you that it is in these moments that you can find your true strength? Just when it seems that everything is lost, you can discover new resources in yourself that you didn't even know you had. Imagine that motivation is a fire. Sometimes it burns brightly, illuminating your path, and sometimes it just smolders, barely noticeable. But even the smallest spark can ignite the flame. Your task is to find that spark. And the first step is to understand that motivation doesn't always come naturally. You need to look for it, create it, feed it. Even when it seems that everything around you is dark, you can light your own fire. Start small. Even the smallest step forward is a victory. Imagine that you are standing in front of a big mountain. You look at the top and think, I'll never get there. But what if you just took the first step, and another one, and another one? Each step is your way to the top. And it is these small steps that will help you find motivation. Even if you are moving slowly, you are still moving forward. One of the most powerful ways to find motivation is to remember why you're doing this. What is your goal? Why did you start this journey? Imagine that you have already achieved your goal. How do you feel? What does your life look like? This feeling is your motivation. When you know why you are doing something, you find the strength to continue, even when it is difficult. Sometimes motivation is hidden in our fears. Yes, you heard right. Fear can be your strongest motivator. Imagine you are afraid of failing. But what if you turn that fear into energy? Channel it into proving to yourself that you can do better. Every time you overcome your fear, you become stronger. Another way to find motivation is to surround yourself with inspiration. Read books, watch videos, listen to stories of people who have overcome the impossible. Each of these stories is a reminder that you can do it too. For example, the story of Steve Jobs, who started in a garage but created one of the most successful companies in the world. Or the story of J.K. Rowling, who wrote Harry Potter in difficult times but did not give up. These stories remind us that anything is possible. Don't be afraid to take breaks. Sometimes motivation disappears because we are too exhausted. Give yourself time to rest and recharge. Sometimes it is in these moments of calm that the greatest inspiration comes. Imagine that you are a battery. If you don't recharge, you won't be able to use full capacity. Create a routine for yourself. Even if you don't feel motivated, just do what you have to do. Sometimes it is actions that lead to motivation, not vice versa. For example, if you want to start running, don't wait until you feel like it. Just put on your running shoes and go for a run, and you will see that motivation will come while you are running. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are part of the journey. Every mistake is a lesson that makes you stronger, and it is these lessons that will help you find the motivation to move on. Imagine that you are learning to ride a bicycle. You fall down, but every time you get up and keep going. And one day you just start riding without even thinking about it. Find your why. Why do you want to achieve your goal? Why is it important to you? When you know your why, you find your motivation. For example, if you want to lose weight, your why might be the desire to feel healthier and more confident. And it is this why that will motivate you. Don't compare yourself to others. Everyone goes their own way. Your path is your path. And it is on this path that you will find your motivation. For example, if your friend succeeded faster, it doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. You're going at your own pace, and that's okay. Learn to be grateful, even for the smallest achievements. Every small success is a step towards your goal. And it is these small successes that will help you find motivation. For example, If you did at least one exercise today, it's already a victory. Celebrate it and move on. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Sometimes motivation is hidden in the support of others. Surround yourself with people who believe in you. For example, find a mentor or join a group of like-minded people. When you know that someone believes in you, you find the strength to keep going. Finally, remember that motivation is not something that comes from the outside. It is something you find inside yourself. And that is where your strength lies. You are your motivation, you are your energy, you are your inspiration, and you are the one who can change your life. If this video inspired you, please like and subscribe to my channel. Your support is very important to me because it helps me create new content that inspires and motivates. Let me know in the comments how you find motivation in difficult moments. How do you deal with your fears and doubts? Your stories can be an inspiration for others. And one more important thing, if we get 5,000 likes on this video, I will post a new video about how to find joy in small things and build happiness every day. This will be another step towards making our lives brighter and more fulfilling. Subscribe and support the channel.